Hey guys, and welcome to Manage Your Money.
Thank you guys for all your support, and we hope that you continue to enjoy the videos. If you have any ideas, let us know down below. And please continue to like, subscribe, and share our video.
That's right. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can go about looking for a place in London to rent. So this could be your first time, it could be your second time, this could even be your 10th time. You probably need a refresh. So, and probably, looking for a flat under these COVID-19 circumstances can be a bit tricky, but there's hope. There are still properties out there for you to look for. So in this video, we got packs of things for you to consider when renting a place in London.
Before you start looking, first consider the date in when you want to move in by.
Yeah.
Because this is it's like you have to start from the end and then work your way forward. So you set your date, write it down. I think we knew that we were getting married in September the 14th. So we knew we wanted to move in before we got married, just because we would have time to, we thought we would have time to put everything in. Yeah. And then so after we were married, we just into
definitely. And I guess it's just that ease of, once you're married, just move into your suite. You know what I mean? You don't want to be getting married now, you're trying to look for somewhere to live. Like, bruh, that's just hectic. So we just thought it was best to just move in before we get married, bro.
Yeah.
And once you kind of figure out when you want to move into a new place, think about, your criteria, your preferences of where you would like to live, or what kind of, property you like to live in. You want a 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom, you want a big kitchen, small kitchen, you want 2 gardens, 1 garden, or just a balcony, you want to live near a station, you want to live near a shopping center, you want to live closer to work. So these are different things that you can think of, literally list things down, And if you're married, both of you talk about, your preferences about the place you want to live in, the area you would like to live in. Let's say, for example, you might be in a situation like we were, I was living in London, Deborah was living outside of London. So I already kind of knew London, but Deborah didn't really know London that much. So we had to look for a place where we both were cool with, even though I knew kind of all the good places here and there. But at the end of the day, it's our lives coming together, and we need to be happy in the new place we're going to live in and the area we're going to live in as well. So, write those things down and discuss it between yourselves if you're married. Yeah,
we'll just share some of our criteria. The first one was accessible to your job. So it had to be within, I can't remember if we put a time limit, probably less than an hour. I think it was less than an hour for Jonathan to get his job, to get to work, I was going, it didn't really matter for me because I was moving to London, so I'd have to leave. I think we also had near a park, and literally we have a park 2 minutes from us.
2 minutes, 1 minute, bro.
And I think we said parking space for the car. I'm not really sure, but I think those were the 2 main things that I remember strongly.
Definitely. And just, easy access to the train station as well. Literally, the train station is about 5-10 minutes drive away. You can even walk it, 20 minutes walk, it's not bad, build up your health here and there. So it was just nice. And the area is quiet, but you get to see people. So it was just a wonderful area.
Yeah, that's another thing. We didn't want to be in city. We didn't want to be in the city, because you then end up paying inner city rent. And we were just it's not worth it. We didn't really do this, but another thing to consider would be to speak to people who might live in the area, or people who have experience with the area, because then you can get a feel of what the area is like, and also drive through the area so that you can see, just get a feel of the area, so that you're not just seeing it online, but you can experience it for yourself. Our second to last point to consider before you start your search would be to consider the pros and the cons. So for example, our con was I would have to leave where I was working. What's your con?
My con was, no more cheap travel.
Oh yeah.
The life, because now we live further away in the zones. So I used to live in zone, I think it was 3, 4. Now we're like in zone 6, 7. So the further you're away from the central, the longer it will take, and the more cost.
And as well, like
to travel.
And as well, sometimes the train for is unreliable. They'll just be like, oh, no trains today.
Violation. So there was a few cons, but there was bare pros. Like we got a park, got a train station, we got mini shopping center, which is walking distance. No restrictions for parking. Like, bruv, oh my days. And we got 2 gardens, 1 front, 1 back. Oh man, like there's too many, man. Like
and we have a shopping. Did you say that?
You got a mini shopping center, but then. Like if you do another 10-minute drive, you got a big shopping center and literally you're by the high street. So.
And we have an African shop.
Oh, praise the Lord.
So you need your essentials.
Nah, definitely. So it's quite.
And I think as well, it's still accessible to other areas in London.
Yes, indeed.
And lastly, last point but not least, most important of all, is to pray and ask God for direction, because you just don't know everything sometimes. So you don't know you don't even know if the building's gonna fall down. You don't know all of this yet. So it's good to just ask God for direction and ultimately what His best is for you or you and your spouse. And now we go on to, while you are looking, what should you look out for?
So while you're looking, have this in mind. You gotta search every single day. Yeah, because bruh, there's so many, especially if we're going for agency, there's so many estate agents and they have so many clients. And bruh, in London, there's more than probably 8 million people living there. So if you're finding somewhere in London, there's going to be bare people looking for somewhere to move, you know what I mean? So
I don't think all that 8 million.
Not all that 8 million, but it's just for you to have an idea. Okay, there's about more than 8 million people living in London. So let's say even a quarter of that. That's still a lot of people. If there's a core of people in London looking for a place, just think about it. There's a lot of people looking as well. So be on it every single day. There's different apps that you can use to look for places. You got Zoopla, you got Rightmove, you got On The Market, and there's a few others. But these are the main 3 that we kind of use when we were looking for a place. So do check them out, and especially have them on your phone. Check them out every day, because there's new properties added and there's new properties taken away.
Sorry, you also need to have in mind how much you're willing to spend. Forgot to say that, but obviously you need to have a range of what you want to spend and how much you can afford comfortably. On your day-to-day search, it's very important to speak to each other. If you're searching with your spouse or your friend, whoever, speak to that person and say, okay, I found this, blah, blah, blah. Let's contact them. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What is it that you like? And actually, on this process, you find that there's certain tastes that you might think that you like, but then you don't like. And then you might change and say, actually, I didn't like this before, but actually now I like this. So it's good to have an open mind as well. And as you search, it's very important to go and see the place before you put any money down. Don't go and put money down at a place that you have not seen with your 2 eyes, okay?
Real talks, because certain places, bruh, when you check the pictures online, it looks nice, but when you actually go to the place, it's not the way they advertise it. Bruh, it might be a different place they even told you. Yeah, I'm not a big man. I remember one time, that time when we thought we found somewhere near Camden, and then I was wondering, where is this place? But it wasn't even in Camden, it was somewhere else. So you don't remember? It was a nice flat near my workplace. You don't remember? Well, I remember. I was like,
I remember the Camden one, but I don't remember how we found out it was not there.
I know I found out. So guys, please check the places out before you put any money down. Jeez. I think that rhymed. But anyway, please check the place out. And when you are checking the place, ask questions. Bare questions, because bruh, you don't want to be leaving that place thinking, you know what, I should have asked. Unless you want to really, book another visit. But bear in mind, again, people are searching. So if someone visit that place straight after your visit, and when you're trying to plan to rebook another visit, they may have taken that place and boom, that place is off the market. So do ask questions. Questions could be like, yo, is there any rodents in this place? You know, is this place loud? What are the neighbors like?
Yeah.
You know, do I need to look after the garden, or is the landlord or the landlady looking after the garden?
Yeah.
Where's the boiler at? You know, these are things you gotta know. You know, and the shower. Does the shower work? It may look pretty, but is the water pressure on point?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be.
Test things. Yeah, that's true.
Test things out
so you can see. Yeah, so true.
And whilst you're looking at places in terms of visiting them, you know, in person, you gotta be aware. Always have a plan B. Yeah, like have at least, you know, top 7 places you both like to visit, and you both would potentially choose if, you know, 6 of them flopped, and then that last 7th one is the one for the both of you, or for you as a single person. Because there's been times where, I remember this time we were going to this place.
Oh yeah.
Oh my days, I thought it was the one for us. I was like,
and it was in our price range.
Oh my days, like,
it wasn't too far.
Bruv, it was just like, God, we thank you. Driving to the place, you know, chilling there. Not even we got there. Minutes before we got there, man gets a text. Sorry, the visit is cancelled because someone's already taken it.
They couldn't tell us the day before.
Like, bro, this was about in the morning. It's not even like off a Saturday morning, bro.
And I had come from Birmingham as well.
I'm so sorry. So please have a plan B, because if that was your only plan A and that was your plan B and that was plan C all the way to plan Z, and you have no other options, mate, you are going to be disappointed. So have a plan B just in case, because you don't want that. You don't want that text telling you it's cancelled.
Yeah.
You don't want.
Fortunately for us, the place that we are currently in is the second place that we visited. I actually didn't personally visit it. I just saw it online and I was like, yeah, it looks nice. And then Jonathan and Dad came down and they looked at it and checked it out. And then Jonathan sent me some like videos and I was like, yeah, it looks good.
Try to take some videos. If you guys are living apart from each other, take some videos and send it to your partner so that they can have a check, because, bro, like, you'll forget literally when you leave the house. Oh, flip, what did that look like?
Yeah.
What was the scene? What was in the scene? Was there a leakage? I don't know. Literally, guys.
You should remember if there was a leakage.
Like, take some pictures if you can.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, it's good to speak to the person who currently lives there, if they are there, to like ask them questions as well. So I think after you left, we were like, yeah, we'll put a deposit down after I saw it. And as well, he told me that there was the African shop and that there was a park and it wasn't too far from the station and it wasn't too far from where you were working. So all those criteria were like ching, 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 ching. And I think like when you get to a place, you kind of know if you like it, if that makes sense. You're just like, this is it. This is the one. So yeah, to be prepared, finally, once you've chosen your place, be aware if you go through an agency that you will need a reference, and this will be, I think for me, I had to get a reference from my workplace just to confirm that I've been working there for however long I said that I was working there, because they want to know that you can pay your rent.
Yeah, it's on regular income coming in, and they'll obviously ask for your passports, just to check, you know, you're living in London or you lived in the UK, and at the same time they'll be asking for different other references just to get more of details about you, because they'll pass that on to the landlord and to see, you know, if they're happy with you, the kind of person you are, what kind of job you got, all these other details. So make sure you give the correct information to them. And when the landlord hears about it and, you know, the agency's cool and everything's cool, and the landlord wants to give you the offer, then you got your place. So then the agency will contact you and, you know, ask you when you're available to collect the keys. You let them know the date or the time you're ready to collect it, and normally get friendly, and, you know, they'll probably even not stay out late, but wait till late if you need to go after work, because obviously everyone's got different timings and schedules. And boom, got your new place, man. And, you know, you can choose when to move in here and there, and you can thank the landlord or landlady and be like, big on, new journey. Here we go. So that's, you know, quick, you know, way of knowing how to go about looking for a place in London to rent. One of the things you also need to be aware of is the holding deposit. This is about 1 week of the rent that you put down so that you can reserve, well, you don't technically reserve it, but obviously the agency will reserve that property for you. So therefore it won't be on the market anymore, because you are showing interest that you're willing to take on this property to rent. So have that in mind, so then have some, you know, cash money for that, because there will be a lot of people that still be viewing the place until a holding deposit has been put down. Once a holding deposit is put down, then no more viewings can be taking place. So have that in mind.
Thank you all for watching this video. We hope you've got some gems from this video, and we'll see you on our next video.
Yeah, definitely. And if you got any personal questions regarding finding a place in London to rent, send us a message, put it down in the comments, and let us know. We'll be happy to get back to you on that.